It surprises you to learn that many of the food that we today consider traditional European dishes, that their key ingredients were not even known in Europe until quite recently, until the Europeans started trading with the native people in Europe and South America. I mean, you're probably aware that the Americans flooded Europe and Asia with food like squash, beans, turkey, peanuts. But what about all of the Italian tomato sauces, the Hungarian groceries, or my favorite French fries, those yummy fried potatoes? Wait, I mean potatoes were from where? South America? South America, right? The Andes Mountain. What do you think tomatoes do? I should assume since they're used to so many Italian dishes. No, like potatoes, tomatoes grew widely in Andes. Also, unlike potatoes, they weren't originally cultivated there. That seemed to occur first in Central America, and even then, the tomato doesn't appear to have been very important as a food plant until the Europeans came on the scene. Europe was around 1550, and Italy was indeed the first place where Italy grew as a food crop. So in sense, it really is more Italian than American. And another thing, this is true both potato and tomato. Both of these plants are members of nightshade family. The nightshade family is a category of plants which also includes many that you wouldn't want to eat, like mandrake, belladonna, and even tobacco. So it's no wonder that people once considered potatoes, tomatoes, and to be inedible too, even poisonous. And in fact, the leaves of the potato plants are quite toxic. So it took both plants quite a while to catch on in Europe, and even longer before the returned to North America and became popular food items here. Yeah, I remember my grandmother telling me that when the little girl, a lot of people still thought tomatoes are poisonous. Oh, sure. People didn't really learn until the mid-1800s, but seems like I heard didn't double difference in growth or something. Ah, well, that's true. The difference is not only as the first trend of the United States, but also as a scholar who was way ahead of his time in many ways. He didn't relate the conventional thinking of his day, restoring his ideas. Now, potatoes went through a similar sort of a rejection process, especially when they are first introduced in Europe. You know how potatoes can turn green if they are left the light too long, and that green of the skin can make the potato taste bitter. It will taste make you. So that's what it took over 200 years. Yes, Bill. I'm sorry, Professor Jones, but I mean, yeah, okay. American crops have probably contributed a lot to open cooking over the years has rarely played any kind of important role in European history. Well, as a matter of fact, yes, I was just coming to that. Let's start with North American corn or maize, as it's often called. Now, before the Europeans made any kind of with Americans, they subsisted mainly on grains. Grains that often suffered from crop failures, and largely for this reason, the political power in Europe was centered for centuries in the south, around the Mediterranean Sea, which was where they could grow this more reliability. But when corn came to Europe from Mexico, well, now they had a much heavier crop that could be grown easily in more northern climate, and the centers of power began to shift accordingly. And then, well, as I said, potatoes were really popular at first, but when they finally catch on, which they did first in Ireland around 1780, well, why do you suppose to happen? Because potatoes have the ability to provide abundant and extremely nutritious food crop. No other crops growing in North America at the time. Nothing like the number of vitamins contained in potatoes. Plus, potatoes grown on the single acre ground could feed many more people than, say, wheat grown on the same land. Potatoes soon spread to France and other northern European countries, and as a result, the nutrition of the general population improved tremendously. And the population soared in the early 1800s, and so the shift of power from southern to northern Europe continued.